Hello again everyone and welcome back to week 5 of the ABA Little Cup Wi-Fi. Again, this is part of the bulk recording from when I was ill. Hopefully I sound a hell of a lot better than I have done in the time in which I was ill, which is why obviously there's the delays. Yeah, I said before in the previous video. So now I'm playing against Inversify, the speed tie king. So we know Little Cup has a lot of speed ties, and generally I'm not too bothered by them. But you know, things happen. Am I right? So the speed tie lost me a bit of differential in week 1, which is a bit annoying. But you know, differential is not too important. The only time it really bothers me is if it is game defining. You know, it didn't really affect them too much, but it did affect me. Yeah, so what have I got here? I've got Fampi. Yeah, I've got, which is just a generic set, really, I guess. See Bombquake, a Shard knockoff, probably. Defensive Clink, which is my attempted check at a Wingull defensive check, I guess. We've got a DD Scraggy, which if I get into the right position basically just wins, subject to getting into the right position, of course. I think it's sub DD this set. We've got this is Staryu, 19 speed Staryu, recover, nice ice, recover T-Bolt, Ice Beam, scored, something like that, I think. Yeah, might have rapid spin, I'm not sure. Basically a nice bulky Staryu here because I want it to take on a lot of stuff. Glameow, yeah, fake out facade pressure, etc. And Spinax there for Webs, because Webs really does win. They have a Trapinch, which is overrated as hell. It's not even that good a mon, it just traps you. Maybe gets 1 kill if it's lucky, depends what it traps. It's generally not that great. Wingull, you're basically permanently running Z on it every week because otherwise you're going to miss everything that's a flying move. Or at least I would. I can't hit Hurricanes for shit. We've got Amora. It has 2 sets. It's got Scarf, which is probably a Refrigerate. Or it's got Defensive, which sets up for a nice thing. They did have a Hail Team, they had an Orange Shrew, but they didn't bring it here. Bumblebee, because they don't have webs, 99% of the time it's going to be Scarfed. That's going to be Defensive Berry Juice, Alolan Geodude. There's nothing more to say. And then probably a Defensive T-Spikes, regular Spikes, knockoff, Poison Jab, Scolipedes, I'd guess. Something along those lines. So yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, this game didn't really go exactly as planned, but, you know, it's still largely enjoyable. Probably one of the tenser games this season. Yeah, definitely quite a very close game, I think. Yeah, for something that really showed off our skills quite a bit, I think. Yeah, so here we are, here's Inversify. I don't know why I said that really weirdly. Yeah, so I'm listening to Fampi is just a great overall lead. I can knock out anything, I can set up rocks. I'm releasing that Scolipedes and I'm like, okay, cool. I see how it is. You're probably going to knock me here, but you're not torn, and I'm like, oh crap. I should have seen that. I can't use Stealth Rocks, I should have seen that coming, I should have just EQ. Usually I see it coming and just... but I don't generally expect taunts on this kind of mon. Crit doesn't help. I'm not too bothered by it. He's doing about 45%, it's 3 at Kiddo, you know, it's not the worst thing in the world, but I'm not going to risk it anymore because I want to set up rocks later on. I know how important it is this matchup. So I go into Clink, which is probably a bad idea, but I know Poison Jab's coming. Seems like the best play. Yeah, they're going to Brick Break. I'm like, oh crap, I didn't see that coming. Oops. But a T-Wave here, which is good. I have T-Wave pressure, it's supposed to just come in and T-Wave the Wingull. Obviously Wingull probably wouldn't stay in on this anyway. I think I was a Violet here instead of thingy. I Volt Switch out here, it's the best thing I can do really. I need to kind of save it. Yeah, so I send in Spinnerack. And they get paralysed, unfortunately, but, you know, paralysis is a thing, yellow colour, etc. They're coming out here, and I'm like, okay, people generally just stick in the lead, that they go into this. I'm like, okay, well, it's 3 sticky webs, I guess. And I kind of have to pick a sack sort of thing, because it's a Wingull, and it's really annoying. But I protect, because honestly, okay, if they bust a Z move on me, they bust a Z move on me. They probably got the Z move because I've got Skiddo, but I didn't bring it with me, so it kind of makes sense they bring Fly Z. Yeah. So they come in here, and I just go, okay, right, back into Clink, I can take a Hurricane, pretty sure. Yeah, so I take the Hurricane. But obviously he outspeeds me, so this is just going down to a score. I don't think. So yeah, that's unfortunate really, because the T-Wave has been really, really nice. But yeah, I go into Tomoyo here, and Glamia just provides such a great amount of pressure. I've got Retaliate here, and Retaliate does just a lot. Yeah, so they come into the Scolipedes thinking, yeah, this is a sack. It is that. Retaliate comes in, and that's a dead Scolipedes. Yep. So there we go. Goodbye, Scolipedes. And yeah, obviously I'm Life Orb. Life Orb does annoying things, so I'm like, okay, well I don't really want to stay in here. I mean I could, but it's Geodude. I wish I had some chip on it, because it could have broken it sturdy, and then Fampi could have cleaned in, but Fampi comes in anyway. I'm thinking, yeah, let's just get rocks up, let's knock it, sort of thing. Superpower. That's it. I think I do live one more though, because of the attack drop, so I'm going to risk it. But they don't want to, so they go out and switch into, okay, really surprising here, they switch into Wingull, and Starthrock comes up. If I'd knocked here, I would have gone like, okay, right, this is Z, straight off the bat, tell me everything I already know, but, it defaults. Okay, we're playing one of these games, are we? Right. And the webs are gone, that's terrifying for me, because I really need the webs up. On here. Getting a nice bit of chip, but I really should have laid rocks again, to be honest. I don't have a Fampi. Pretty much. Should have forced him to kill me, so I don't keep him up. But it's fine. Glamia comes in, Retaliate just murders things, they're going into the Geodude, that's their check at this point, which basically... There's no really reason not to, but I could hit him power anyway, because I was thinking, okay, well, hitting power of Grass does a lot here. It does trigger their Berry Juice, however. Yeah, oh well, I guess, but it means they don't have Berry Juice and they can't recycle it, so that's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not risking this thing, because Glamia provides so much offensive pressure here. I come into Spinnerack and I'm like, okay, they're getting their rocks up, this is annoying, we don't like it. But it gives us a chance to set up our webs again, which obviously they can't stop. Sticky webs are coming down. Sticky webs are just perfect here. They rock Blast here, and I'm pretty much dead certain this is a dead Spinnerack. Yeah, 1 hit. They only need 3 hits to kill really. They're just 2 hits, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a dead Spinnerack. Fine, fair enough. The webs are up. Hopefully for good. And because webs means that any scarfers he's got makes no difference. And Glamia is going to outspeed everything now, so I can quite freely turn in and just fake out, and then to get rid of that thingy, and then I can go into the HP grass here and claim a free kill. Pretty much. Except it lives, and I'm like, oh, shit. That's a Glamia. I really should have paid more attention to how much it did before. Put it actually with HP grass, but it's fine. I can just come in and bring my Scarf Staryu in here, and get a free kill with Scald. That's nothing really. Yeah, Geodude goes down. Nothing more to say really. So they don't really know I'm Scarf at this point, but I'm presuming they're Scarf, and I'm like, okay. It's still going to hurt what if they do. I can maybe kill it's 2 to KO either way for both of us, I think. So he goes in there. he frustrated me, and I'm like, okay, I'm a Violet, I live this, he's just right as crap, I can outbeat it, I'm gonna recover probably, seems no reason not to, right, and it's snow warning, I'm like, okay, so it's defensive snow warning but no snow abuser, but a T-Bot here thinking, oh, something. T-Bot is a neutral play, it does a lot here obviously, recover is 100% the play here, but I'll switch out because I was expecting a freeze dry. Into Scraggy here. I really should have killed it, to be honest, because I was anyway. But yeah, they go for a T-Bot themselves. It does a decent amount to me. Heal buffs me. I'm like, okay, well, that's a bit unfortunate, really. And I Drain Punch. If I'd risked the Thunderbolt and do these here, I may have just won on the spot. But, obviously, I wasn't knowing that it was shaft. Yeah, various other things. So it's like, there was a lot of risk there. I wasn't sure I could take it. I wasn't sure if you could just go into Blizzard. I didn't realise he was locked into Thunderbolt. So if I had that just sat up there, maybe that was game, maybe. But I didn't. Probably the biggest mistake of this match. And they bring in Wingull. Now, I wasn't really paying attention. I was just thinking, okay, I'm going to bust my Z move. And turns out that's their idea too. And I just had the Z move and I was like, wait, what? I'm going first? I really shouldn't be going first here. Then I look up and I'm like, oh, actually, their Z move, not mine. Okay, well, I guess they thought, oh, well, I don't want to risk missing a hurricane here. Which is fair enough. Done the same. So yeah, obviously that's just gonna eat my Scraggy alive, which is disappointing. I had Z-Move there. Apparently Z-Move is the best item. Didn't know that before, because... Bring in Staryu. It's speed tie. I clicked recover here, which is because of Bearman and Hail. Then clicking literally any move was not able to kill me even with things. I could recover out to the Hail, basically put it into a position where effectively I'd win. So I only needed to win this speed tie and I basically won the game. Pretty much. They did say they had stuff in the back, but like, but yeah, there would have been subsequent speed ties which would come in, but from the way it worked, recover brings me back to 50%. It was the only option I really had, I think, but yeah. Anyway, they win speed ties in the game because that's it really. Yeah. That speed tie just won everything. I don't have anything else. They had a bunny in the back, but I mean, there wasn't really much I could do about that. Like I say, if I got the recover off, I'm pretty sure I won the game. So they won a speed tie again against me. We love speed ties, don't we? Oh yeah, they also had a trap inch in the back, which they think they could have won with. But so I think that's a 3-0 loss actually. But okay, let's be honest. If I recovered up, I think I got that game. They said if they defogged, which is true, if they defogged, then they probably did win because then Bunny would have outsped my Starfish. But it didn't. They clicked Scold, I clicked Cover, they won speed tie, and they won the game. Which is really unfortunate because it puts us at 2 and 3, and it's not a great differential either, which means that I've got a lot of work to do. And with coaches constantly being replaced, which is really, really annoying, especially because a lot of them are my opponents, which means like my whole plans and the teams that are changing, and I like to think about what I'm going to do in advance. It kind of meant that I've now got more difficult opponents, which sounds like, you know, obviously you want the best competition that you can, and some of them are friends and stuff, but like, for example, I wasn't originally going to play Inversify, I was going to play the 14th Doctor, and probably a worse team, quite honestly, but things happen that way. So I got a better player, and now week 7 I'm going to be playing Silver Smasher, who is one of my closest friends, but they're a phenomenal battler. I've never actually played them before, but that's obviously a lot stronger opponent than I can't remember who it was, but who I would have played. I think it's the Cincy Scissors. One, I think D. Riley, I think he replaced. But yeah, so basically a lot stronger opponents, which means that my playoffs run is a lot harder, especially because people I thought might have been all right to face. I've basically this is week 5. I've got 5 games to play. I've got Arashi, which is currently bottom of the table at the moment, so hopefully he should get a win there. I offered him a meme game, so just to have some fun, you know. Then I've got Silver Smasher, which is going to be a very difficult matchup. Then I've got Blinman, obviously who's the Little Cup Wi-Fi Season 1 champion, and one of my closest friends as well. Then can't remember who I've got. I think it's Ollie, the Basel Bastiodons, who's doing really well this season as well. And then Zombie, who is, I think, one of the only undefeated teams at the moment in this. So I'm like, right, not the easiest remaining 5 weeks, but maybe I can still go 5-5, maybe. I'm thinking it's probably a decent thing. If I can hit 6 and 4, hopefully, with enough prep skill, generally not be an idiot, if I hit 6 and 4, I think I can make playoffs. But obviously there's a lot of other factors involved. Obviously there are own games to think about, and I obviously actually have to win another 4 games, something like that. Yeah, 2 and 3 is not the best start to a season, especially a 10-week season, but it's not unfeasible. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this week. A couple of speed tie annoys me. I mean, I did get power, I got a crit, so it wasn't really too much, but that speed tie was really important. They think they still could have won it. I think I could have won it off of that. Yeah, at the very least, if I'd won that speed tie, it wouldn't have been a 3-0, and the differential certainly would have helped me later on down the line. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.